Thirtu te chibai ole tuntum chu Singapore Bible College music zirlai mek Lalsiamkima presentation apek karon ti chuak don ani tlemin han soizau de ulek ila Singapore Bible College hi kumsang hazakwa samnga pahni a din ani a kaushan sang pastor tele try to Anglican, Baptist, Methodist, Presbyterian le Independent Church te atangin Chinese kaushan in zamkhom poinain din ani a Mizoram atang le kan North East State dang atang te poin hemi muna inzir chuak hi an ombe nual tamei khovel mun dang atanga local te po an ombo tuna chuan ilo ngai thlau to ang u.
Greetings everyone. This evening I will be introducing Mizo Christian songs. Mizo is a tribe which I belong to. We will also see how God has used our Mizo folk music to keep our Mizo culture and traditions alive, even under the strong influence of Western culture. Who are the Mizos? The word Mizo is a universal term used to identify the different tribes or clans who reside in the entire frame of the present Mizoram. They are one of the ethnic groups living in the northeast of India and northwest of Myanmar. Most historians believe that they are Tibeto-Burman people who migrated from southern China and settled in the Chin Hills of Myanmar in the year 800 and then to the present Mizoram around 1700. This is the map of India. As we see, Mizoram lies at the southmost corner of northeast India. And yes, this is the map of Mizoram. Mizoram shares national borders with Myanmar and Bangladesh, and state borders with Manipur, Assam, and Tripura. Before we go further, allow me to explain a little bit of our Mizo customs and this decoration tonight, the decoration of this hall. This, as you see, this, and those are the Mizo shawls and skirts. Some design of the shawl symbolizes a particular sub-tribe of the Mizo also. For example, that one. This one is Khiangte shawl. We call Khiangte. So Khiangte is a sub-tribe. And over there at the organ, you see that design belongs to Phalam, Seoul, Phalam tribe. So Mizo has a sub-tribe and they have their own different design in the soul. So some of the design in the dress symbolizes a particular sub-tribe also. And this one, black and white mixed one near the drums is ngaihnawm. This is mostly, in the early days, mostly used by men. But nowadays, the ladies also wear this. And the one I wear this is called tangchua sar. In early Mizos, in order to wear this sar, there is qualification, there is eligibility. In order to wear this, you need to kill a big number of wild animals. So, those who can wear symbolizes he is a hero, he is a brave hunter. That happens in our early days of the Mizo. And you know these small drums, this is our native drums. It's our main instrument before Christianity and even after Christianity. This is small one, the normal size is bigger than this. And currently, it is equally used for secular purpose and for sacred purposes also. And as we see, the drums, if you come to Mizoram, in every church of Mizoram, you will this kwang will be placed at the center of the church. these drums will be placed at the center of the church. And at the main center, there is also a dancing ground, dancing floor. So for the Mizos, dancing, singing, and these drums, native drums, are just inseparable. Later, we will also see two types of dance, Mizo dance. The first dance will be what we practice inside the church for worship. And the second dance, towards the end, we will see another dance that will be our folk dance also. To understand the ethos and trends of Mizo Christian music, it is a must for us to know and understand its origin and background. We will begin by taking a quick look of few of our Mizo folk songs. But before that, wait, I forgot one thing. I want the ladies to stand up. Yeah, two of our ladies, our team. Yeah, take a look at their dress. Yeah, this is called one of our main Mizo traditional dress, normally wear during our big festival and important occasions. Okay, I almost forgot, so I come back. Yeah. Okay, most historians agree that the history of Mizo folk songs and its origin dates back to 1300 to 1450. Chutmunzai is presumed to be one of the oldest songs of the Mizo. It is a song of lament sung by the community while sitting in the house of a bereaved family. As this song were sung sitting down, and they were named Chutmunzai to reflect the practice. Now before we watch the short video clip of Chutmunzai, let us see the text first of Chutmunzai. So that huge rock on the hill is better place to sightsee. If we step on the top, we might see our deceased loved one's resting place. This is the text for Chutmunzai. Now let us hear and see the singing of Chutmunzai. This singing tradition is still being practiced in the time of bereavement until today. This community singing takes place throughout the night and sometimes sung through into the wee hours of the morning. The only difference when compared to the olden days is the lyric and the form of the song. The lyrics are Christianized and the form of the songs follows closer to the Western traditions. Hlado is a chant sung by brave hunters and great warriors when they have killed a wild animal or an enemy. This chanting is usually done at the outskirts of the village. It is a sign of them informing the villagers that they have killed an animal or an enemy. This is one of the lyrics for the Hlado. From birth, I was born to be brave, to kill wild beasts and foes. So I am attaining outstanding achievements by killing and conquering wild beasts and foes. Now let us hear and see the chanting of Hlado. Chai La derives its name from a dance called Chai, where the young men and women perform with singing during the celebration of Chachar festival and other festivals. There are different types of Chai La, And let me sing one of those for you. Zo puye kan khodung sei taka alaya lianda ngatualenge alaya lianda ngatualenge. The advent of the Welsh missionaries to Mizoram in the year 1894 was a landmark for the Mizos in a positive and negative way. The positive side is that the Welsh missionaries brought the gospel of Jesus Christ to the Mizos. The negative side is that the Mizo Christians started dismissing their own Mizo culture and tradition and regarded only Western traditions as worthy for worship. They prohibited the use of Mizo poetical words, folk tunes, and native drums inside and outside the church because they were regarded as worldly and sinful. Right after their arrival to Mizoram in January 11, 1894, the Welsh missionaries immediately realized that the Mizo were fond of singing and that music always occupied a significant place in their daily way of living. So, they started composing and translating English songs into Mizo language. But, unfortunately, the missionaries were making Mizo Christian songs without the knowledge of the Mizo poetical words. With their limited understanding of the Mizo language, they would just fit the conversational language of the people into songs. This made the early Mizo Christians believe that Christian songs must be in that certain way, which resulted in avoiding the use of beautiful Mizo poetical words for all Christian songs. The first Mizo Christian song is Isua Vana Aoma, jointly written by Reverend F.W. Savage and Reverend J.H. Loring by using the tune Ruzo, composed by Zonze Ruzo. This is the song. Just as the Mizo church music started with Western tune, the first Mizo Christian revival also started with a Western melody. In 1906, the Welsh missionaries sent 11 delegates from different parts of Mizoram to attend the assembly meeting of the Presbyterian Church at Mairang in Meghalaya, where revival movement was running in earnest, with the hope that the delegates might catch the revival and bring it back to Mizoram. Unfortunately, nothing much was happened to them. So the 11 delegates returned back to Mizoram with frustration and low in spirit. After returning back to Mizoram, the 11 delegates had a final meeting in the main church of Mizoram before they bid farewell to each other to return to their respective places. It is exactly when the closing song, God Be With You Till We Meet Again, was sung. A revival of spirit suddenly broke out among them. According to our Welsh missionary D.E. Jones, it suddenly burst into flame. They could not stop singing. They repeated again and again. Finally, when the service ended, they came to realize that the whole meeting took place for 6 hours long. Now let me present this song, God Be With You, Till We Meet Again.
God be with you till we meet again. By His counsels guide uphold you. With His shape securely folds you. God be with you till we meet again. Till we meet, till we meet, till we meet at Jesus' feet. Till we meet, till we meet. God be with you till we meet again. Till we meet again.
Messiah, a type of secular song, came into existence to counter the new religion Christianity and to hamper its growth. Pumazai successfully captured the hearts of the Mizo people because it takes the form of the old folk songs, which are of simple tune and soft melody. These were the time when the Mizo Christians abandoned their folk tunes and struggled with the complexity of the Western style of singing. Therefore, when Pumazai is introduced, it reignited the traditional values and captured the hearts of the Mizo and brought back the true colors of the Mizo culture. Many Mizo historians regarded this emergence of Pumazai as cultural revival. Some of the Pumazai were of satirical in nature. When Christianity entered the life of the Mizo, their lasting culture of drinking wine together was changed, since the newly converted Mizo Christians started taking tea instead of wine. Therefore, some people composed a song of mockery towards Christians through this Pumazai. This is how the song sounds like. And in 1919, the Mizo Christians experienced another revival movement. This is the most remarkable in the history of Mizoram because it was the most rapid growth of the Christian community. The Mizo native drum, which was abandoned by the early Mizo church, experienced a resurgence in the church. This also led to the emergence of the Mizo native hymns called ngaihnawm, composed by the Mizo by using original Mizo poetical texts and indigenous tunes, which fully awakened the Mizo sentiments and spirituality. Karopuina tu le ngaihnawm, composed by Patea in 1923, is the first ever Mizo native hymns. Currently, this style of Mizo native hymn singing still occupied a predominant place in the Mizo church worship. Now we will present the first composed Mizo native hymns. And I would like to request everyone to join us from stanza 3 onwards, either by humming or by singing the text or by clapping hands. How do we know the third stanza? Our brother Peter will start clapping his hands, and we will join. Yeah. Initiated the teaching of the tonic solfa to the Mizos, and many Mizos obtained Carwin's solfa certificates through them. Particularly among the Mizo youth, the singing of tonic solfa became very popular, and that contributed to a revival of Western hymns and anthem singing all over Mizoram during 1930 to 1960. This has resulted in the declining use of Mizo native hymns. where most of the youth would consider Mizo native hymns as something outdated. Apart from this, the church authorities also disapproved the use of Mizo native hymns to the church due to its indigenous and charismatic nature. Therefore, the songs sung in use for the worship service were mainly translated English hymns from this period. This is the tonic solfa annotation introduced by our Welsh missionaries to the Mizo. Yeah, I hope it's clear from there, from that side also. Okay, now let me present one of Welsh hymns most commonly sung in the Mizo church worship. The title of the hymn is called Kalon Lang, meaning a clean heart. Stanza 3 will be sung in English. So please join me again in singing for the last stanza.